Are you a small business owner drowning in numbers and receipts? Meet Balance Buddies, my new bookkeeping service that takes the stress out of managing your finances so you can focus on growing your business. Hiring a bookkeeper isn't just about staying organized, it's about saving time, making smarter decisions, and even boosting profits. And now I'm here to help small business owners like you take control of your books with ease. To get you started, grab my free guide, 10 Bookkeeping Mistakes Small Businesses Make and How to Avoid Them. Download it now at balancebuddies.pro/guide. And let's keep your books and your business balanced. Welcome to the Frugalpreneur podcast. I am your host, Sarah St. John. This episode is what I refer to as a showcase episode where I feature a bootstrapped entrepreneur and they briefly share their tips, tricks, tactics, techniques, and tools that help them bootstrap their business and the successes and failures along the way. My hope is that each of these showcase episodes will provide at least one valuable takeaway that you could implement right away in your own bootstrap business journey. Now on to the episode.
Hi everyone, I am Victor Idoko, founder of CFV Advisory. I've been studying wealth and finance for over 16 years, and I've also spent the last 12 years helping clients navigate their financial journeys. What really drove me to start my own firm was the desire for a little bit more control, not just over my future, but over how I serve clients. Starting CFV Advisory allowed me to take a more personal, value-based approach to financial planning. This is where I could really align my advice with what matters most to each individual or family I work with, and also business owner. It's not just about investments or retirement planning. It's about creating clarity, building confidence, and helping people live more rewarding lives through better financial decisions. That also led me to writing the book, 7 Basic Wealth Strategies, and also started the podcast, Elevate Your Wealth, to really help people get practical, straightforward strategies that can help create some lasting impact in their lives. I really bootstrapped from the ground up. No outside funding, just my own savings and the clear plan. I was extremely lean to start. I kept everything basic from my website to admin tools, and I didn't invest too much in an office space straight away. I think the key was focusing on only what was really essential to deliver value to clients. But even while I kept things lean, I had a clear vision for scaling. And I think that's very important. That vision is crucial. You have to be willing to go lean at first, really disciplined, but also know when and how to strategically beef up your operations as the business grows. Tech to stay efficient, leaned into relationship building and reinvested any revenue back into areas that would drive long-term impact. Bootstrapping for me wasn't just about cost cutting. It was about clarity, focus, and building a solid foundation I could scale with confidence. CFV Advisory was building deep, trusted-based relationships with my clients and business partners. Because I started lean and stayed very hands-on, I was able to really focus on providing personalized, high-impact financial advice that built strong foundation, not just financially, but in terms of reputation, client loyalty. Seeing clients achieve clarity, peace of mind around their money, and knowing I had a hand in that is incredibly fulfilling for me. On the flip side, one of my biggest earlier failures was trying to do everything myself for too long. I thought keeping costs down meant holding on to every task, from admin to marketing to client service. Eventually, that created bottlenecks and slowed down growth. I learned that being lean doesn't mean being overloaded, and knowing when to delegate or bring in support is key if you want to grow sustainably. In short, my success came from focus on relationships, and my failure was holding on too tightly. That really taught me the value of vision, discipline, and strategic growth. When I bootstrapped CFV Advisory, I centered everything around 3 key principles: clarity, focus, and what the vision is. First, clarity. I got really clear on the value I wanted to deliver and who I was serving. That helped me avoid wasting time or money on things that didn't move the needle. Second was focus. Kept things lean and intentional. I used simple, affordable tools like Google, Calendly, and Zoom meetings. I didn't invest too much in an office space or expensive platforms early on. I kept overload low and focused on what helped me serve clients efficiently. And the third thing was vision. I always had a long-term picture of what I wanted the business to grow into. That really helped me make better decisions in the short term, like reinvesting profits wisely and knowing when to scale up certain areas like branding and client experience. I also use contents like, articles and also the book to build trust and attract clients without relying too much on paid ads. And one key tactic, outsourcing or automate low value tasks as soon as possible. This really helps you save time, and time is your most valuable asset when bootstrapping. So those three, clarity, focus, and vision, were essential to growing CFV Advisory sustainably and strategically. So that's definitely what I will get people to focus on. Thanks for so much for listening and giving me this opportunity. I truly believe that building wealth is about more than just money. It's about aligning your finances with your values, your lifestyle, and your long-term vision. Bootstrapping a business is actually a way of building wealth. So whether you're just getting started or already on your journey, the most powerful thing you can do is take intentional steps, even small ones, towards financial clarity. If today sparked some ideas and you're looking to get more control over your financial future, I'd love to support you. You can grab a copy of my book, which is on Amazon, 7 Basic Wealth Strategies, which lays out simple framework for building wealth with purpose. He also talks a bit about business cash flow, which I think is very important for business owners to really understand how to manage that. And if you're curious about how to apply this strategy to your own life and business, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always open to having meaningful conversations with people. And I think the last thing is, remember, wealth is not just what you have, it's also how well it supports the life you want.
I hope you enjoyed that episode and were able to take away a valuable nugget of information that you can implement right away in your own business. If you feel your story would be valuable for the listeners of this show, please visit frugal.show/guest. Are you a small business owner drowning in numbers and receipts? Meet Balance Buddies, my new bookkeeping service that takes the stress out of managing your finances so you can focus on growing your business. Hiring a bookkeeper isn't just about staying organized, it's about saving time, making smarter decisions, and even boosting profits. And now, I'm here to help small business owners like you take control of your books with ease. To get you started, grab my free guide, 10 bookkeeping mistakes small businesses make and how to avoid them. Download it now at balancebuddies.pro/guide. And let's keep your books and your business balanced.